Good evening, ladies and gentle people,
Welcome to the weekend show.
where we bring to you.
The top of the weekend.
I'm Jia Yu.
I'm Wei Lin.
This week is DIY week at the weekend show.
So we bring to you everything that's artsy,
Fatsy.
and very crafty.
So first up, the inaugural Craft Beer Festival happens this week.
So what's craft beer exactly? Is it a bunch of mugs and pints of beer sitting around, cutting paper and listening to hipster music?
Very creative notion of craft beer, Waylin, but nope. Absolutely incorrect, as you may not have guessed
Oh.
based on your limited knowledge of beer.
Of course.
Mhm.
Sober.
Sober indeed. Craft beer, of course, is beer that is not so mainstream.
Uh-huh.
The very hipster beer, where brewers, they make beer using premium ingredients.
And in small quantities.
Mhm,
Look at my
so-
sudden knowledge of craft beer.
Wow, where do you read that from?
Maybe my script. Maybe
Exactly.
not.
Craft beer, in contrast to mainstream beer like Tiger.
Heineken, crap.
Oh, just spat out a blob of Tiger beer from last week.
Suggest you clean it off before the producers look at it.
They won't know. Oh wait, they listen to my podcast.
Dum-dum-dum. Hi.
Yup, so craft beer in contrast to Tiger beer or Heineken beer, brewed with tender loving care by the brewers themselves.
And so, because craft beer is so freaking awesome, we have an entire week dedicated to craft beer with exciting activities.
Of course, this inaugural craft beer festival is organized by the Timber Group, and it says that the events serve the purpose to raise the profile of craft beer in Singapore. I've heard that the craft beer scene in Singapore is gradually on the rise.
Yeah, it is, but it's kind of a chicken and egg thing. Is it on the rise because people are interested in it, or is it because people are interested in it? That's why there's so many craft beer breweries around. Nah.
Fair enough. Philosophical musings by our resident drunkard.
What?
But yeah, fact is that in Singapore, more than 10 microbreweries and brewpubs have sprung up in the past 4 years.
And some of these you can go for tours in the inaugural craft beer week.
Yep, exactly. Because if you're interested in the process of how craft beer is created, if you're interested in how much love and dedication the brewers incorporate into their beer, take this chance to go for a free, and I say free,
Jew
free
brewery
brew-
tour.
Exactly. So one of the few breweries that are having their tours is the Jungle Beer Brewery. This one is at the Food Exchange at Admiralty Street and occurs on the 27th and 28th of October.
And apparently it is Singapore's youngest microbrewery. But another brewery that is giving a free tour is the Brewworks Brewery Tour. And when you go to Brewworks, you also get a $10 voucher to spend on its beer. So, free tour, free beer.
Free beer!
Yeah!
She said free beer, guys. What are you waiting for?
Makes manly sounds.
Exactly. Anyway, craft beer, as it can infer from its name, you can actually make it at home on your own. Actually, there was a craft beer, a home brewing session, but that has occurred in the past week. But if you're interested in brewing your own beer, there's always the possibility of getting your own brewery kits.
Yeah, because iBrew, the organizer and the people giving the class for Craft Beer Week, actually has their own shop at Clementi, and you can purchase a beginner's craft beer kit, which can produce 23 liters of beer. So, invite your friends over, get drunk.
Get drunk, get
Don't
very
drive.
drunk. Don't drive, but get very drunk
Yeah,
and jump across walls, climb walls, and
yeah.
flip your tables.
Flip tables, do things that drunk people do.
Yeah, I mean, if you can create beer at your house and drink beer at your house and get drunk at your house, why not, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you also, if you're not interested in brewing your own beer and just want something special, you can go and try fruit beers, which is available at Jungle Brewery. Because what they have is special beers such as orange and kiasu stout, apparently, and also tropical wheat mango beer.
Yeah, very interesting stuff. Craft beers. I've always been interested in the science behind beers, but never had the chance to explore this possibility of me being
Well,
an excellent brewer in the future.
here's your chance. And if you're not into making your own beers, you can always get a more pricey option and go to Red Dot Brew House or Queen and Mangosteen, where they have ready-made beers for you to sample.
Yeah, and so where are these places? I'm just curious.
Oh, sure. Red Dot Brew House is at Dempsey, and Queen and Mangosteen is at Vivo City.
Yep, and they're open in the regular beer time, so late nights and weekends.
Yeah.
And of course weekdays also, but no one's gonna be there on the weekdays.
Mm.
Yep. So anyway, there's also an Oktoberfest revelry of sorts at Clarke Quay, and you can choose from several beer-related promotions at various F&B outlets, including a one-for-one beer promotion at Fremantle Seafood Market and Tongkang Colonial Bar.
Right.
It's also a restaurant.
Cool.
Yep. So one-for-one beer at Clarke Quay. Find these places and find your very cheap beer. Enjoy your drunk fest.
Yay.
Hey,
Hi.
do you like pots?
Pots?
Like pottery?
You mean like with clay?
No.
In which goals, it'd be a good time to run as far as you can away from the creepy guy who's trying to stalk you. But you know, guys, here's a hint: that's not the way to invite girls to a cool pottery party at the Viridian Arts House.
7th of November, 7 p.m. The Viridian Art Gallery is at the Foothills, which is at Fort Canning. This is opposite Liang Court. Admission is $35 per person for a session of 3 hours, and all food and materials will be included.
Yeah, and you get to learn how to mold your very own pinch pots from scratch, as well as learn how to carve and print simple designs in your pot and find out what happens when you dry, glaze, and fire individual pieces of pottery before it becomes a completed work of art.
Exactly. So just grab this very, very rare opportunity to find out how pottery works and to get your hands involved, get your hands dirty, so to speak, with excellent pottery experience. And if you're feeling up to it, you can even try your hand at silk screening your very own handmade movement tote bags at this pop-up merchandise booth, which is similarly at the very same event.
Yeah. And you know, girls, grab a potty friend and head down for this cool event. It'll be a good way to spend your Wednesday instead of at Clarke Quay.
Yep. But take note that registration is required. So if you are so interested in this event, there is a website you can register at. It's handmademovementsg.com.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so if you wanna ask someone out, you know, make sure it's someone who wants to lay his hands in clay and not on you. Dun dun dun.
Right. Okay. So this pottery event is organized by this lady called Susan Stack. Very excellent alliteration.
Yeah, from Tiramisu.
Alliterative artwork. Tiramisu, that's the one. And Tiramisu is also organizing a similar event.
Yeah, she's one of the artists who are exhibiting at an event called The Book Show by Monster Gallery, which is an art exhibition featuring a diverse group of artists from Singapore and around the region, showcasing arts and craft inspired by books and reading.
Exactly. The classic book covers reimagined by Funk and Monster Gallery. Hand-sewn, there'll also be a hand-sewn 360-page book, and this apparently took 7 hours to complete, so a lot of love went into making this book. Show
Yeah.
your appreciation, come down and take a look.
Exactly, and some very well-known names are exhibiting. So we have people like Books Actually, and also companies like the Gentleman's Press, which is 2 girls and their baby. Well, not literally, their baby of their letterpress, and they will be featuring not only a handmade journal but also a graphite and letterpress print that is made via ink press.
Yep, and additionally, UYII, I can't really pronounce it. It's a local brand who will be...
I wouldn't know.
Yep, it's a local brand that will also be present at this exhibition. It's a brand that was started to create beautiful, tough, unique and affordable bags, because they believe actually in the handmade philosophy that mass production is boycotted. So, if you're a hipster and you're sick of mainstream Italiano bags like Prada or Gucci, alternatively, yeah. So if you hate my Italiano accent,
Yeah, we do.
yep. So if you hate my Italiano accent, go down to this exhibition. It runs from the 25th to the 28th of October, from 11 to 7:30 p.m. daily on each of these days.
And it's held at the Monster Gallery. Yay!
Mm-hmm. Hey, Wilin.
Yeah.
So I guess I will be able to find you this weekend at the curbside beside Clarke Quay, right?
Why?
Because you're probably gonna indulge in this beer extravagance.
Well, craft beers are kind of my thing, but you know, if I know craft's kind of your thing, so you're gonna be thumbing your nose down, walking around pretending you're better than everyone else at some gallery, right?
Yeah, I mean, minus the pretend part, but yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this weekend, I'll probably be peeling William off the sidewalk, and then because the pottery festival isn't here yet, I'm gonna be mugging
Oh,
non beer sense.
and I'm gonna be mugging beer sense, or not? We could just be lying to you.
Yep.
You wouldn't know.
Anyway, Halloween is still not arrived, and I've had a few comments on how interesting.
He pronounces as Halloween, if anyone doesn't realize it. I think that's really because he can't differentiate between real life and online gaming persona.
Always
Halo,
want to-
huh, Jia
Always want to bring out my offline persona.
Your geeky personality,
Uh-huh.
in which you scream at the television and play Halo.
Scream at the television in excited, enthusiastic tones.
Usually more frustration because you are kind of bad at it, but I'll leave that for the Halo experts to determine. So
Right.
guys, this weekend, brew plus
Ju.
because you get free brewery tours there, and art gallery exhibition at Monster Gallery, and also the upcoming pottery party as well as Halloween. So have fun, you guys.
Yep.
Get off your books, get off your high horse, and don't stop pretending that you're actually mugging. You know it's not productive. Go and have some fun. See y'all.
Exactly. Yes. Signing off.
加油, Waylon. Ding.
Bye.
See ya.
Right. See ya. Bye.
Unenthusiastic. Bye. Yeah, whatever. We don't care.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.